How you doing? It's me looking at trying to clean this kitchen up. Mind my business. Clean the kitchen, my business. I'm gonna eat my cereal later on. Anyway, I had a backache. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna take me a shower. But I want to talk about this. Turn this heat. It's too hot here. And wait to get in apartment with air conditioning in. That's what I built in, not a sweet deal. It's on top of it. So no, I know, I ain't taking my clothes on no damn sitting top, so you know, top of the cover. Got that. Kind of sitting behind now for a bit. For some reason my back is aching. But the truth of the matter is, the reason I'm talking, can y'all hear me? Okay. I want to make a video to respect. I need to talk about this. I don't like other videos. We're talking about racialism or anything. We're talking about entertainment. And no, it's not gossip. I actually was listening to a song, Fucking Wasting Time by Snow Tha Product. You know what I'm talking about? Latino Chicano rapper? Yeah. I love that song, baby. Snow, you killed it. Fucking Wasting Time, baby. I love that song. Yeah, you told that man, I'll be alright, baby. But I didn't know who they was singing, and I saw the video. I said, wait, that's not a product. Shoot, fucking Wasting Time. But baby, you did a good job in that song. Okay. The reason I made the video because I'm trying to go back into the entertainment industry. They took me a while, you know, talk about issues on this channel, racial issues, political issues, entertainment issues, celebrity drama, you know, being a, what's it called, sorry, my head is crazy right now. I haven't drank my caffeine yet. I ain't got high on my caffeine yet. I just need to know that really, point is, the silly part is that I had to make a video about mainstream artists versus independent driven artists. And I had to put driven. One thing, because independent artists, whether they're signed to a record label or not, independent record label, that's why when I was trying to do this back in 2006, that's why I went to Chemo Black Seconds record label, because I don't like to be in a record label where it's a lot of politics. They make you who they are. You're fake. You're not real. That's one thing I give, what's the name, credit over Sheetha. Talk about, what's her name, Remy Ma, because she's telling the truth when she talk about Nicki Minaj. They made her to who she is. You know, I don't like to be someone else's fake image. One thing when I did start at 20 of racial issues, because I sung in Spanish and people saw me as black, even though I am, majority of us are mixed out tonight, okay? And that's one thing, people use anything as a stomach block. I'm gonna bitch or moan about it, I'm gonna act a fool about it, okay? I don't like stomach blocks in my path as I'm trying to go through. But the reason why I love your independent artists, because back in 2006, okay, because back in 99, 2000, that's why I realized it's all about how politics play in the music business, especially racial issues, everything. But when 2016, I was in El Paso, Texas, when I was in my third year at David Class, I was going to college, some college program. I was in the college program, I was going to El Paso Community College on Honda Drive. I was with Laura Productions. My picture's still with Laura Productions on there as a model. And there were times I would listen to mainstream artists like Beyonce, Mariah, or something like that. But I will always listen to independent. And one thing I love about MySpace, unlike Facebook, that you can make your own music profile and you have music playing. So like, you can talk to artists who are trying to become famous. You know, that was the thing, okay? Your music was played on MySpace. You can imagine got famous because people played it so much, okay? And you finally was driven. So I remember, you know, listening to Lucy Diamonds, listening to Emma All, Chemo Black Seconds Accent. She just barely got signed with a record label, as you know, Capitol Records, but she was popping. And you know, and she, you know, other artists who are trying to have their own record label. That's why I went to MediaTek And I failed Media Tech when I came back to, when I was, like I left my grandparents' house and stuff and had my own apartment, even if it's in the project, still, when I was in Media Tech, and I would admit that I failed because the Pro Tools class, I didn't understand it. That's why I didn't bother reading. I thought I was reading, but, I was working, full time, like doing nothing. And then when I tried to get help, some people helped, some didn't, and I felt discouraged. But like I told one of the instructors recently when I saw him at the event, it wasn't my instructor, Italian, part Italian guy. We're about the same age, and he said, "Oh, he actually was on my side when I told him I stood up against the white guy that was the supervisor there that was really to me." But the reason why I mention this is because I told myself I went there for Long Beach because I wanted to get in the music business class. I really don't want to do Pro Tools, the technical stuff. Like, yes, I want to become famous. I want to own some, have my own record label. I don't want to, because, the politics and all that. And I want to not only have it for myself, but to open the door for those out there who will love. That's why I was in school online for entrepreneurship, going for my bachelor's, because I want to own something. I don't want to work for somebody all my life. And the problem is when I did try to do that, going to the Pro Tools class was just, I did 2 times from the first, and then they said you can pay back the money, which I ain't paying, because when they hired a new lady who was the staff manager there, I can't stand her. We had back to 13, it was hell. And me personally, I'm around negative energy. I don't succeed, okay? I don't. I like to be around positive energy, and and so so when I was there, like I said, my main goal was to be a music business class. I didn't want to be, in the Pro Tools class. I want to learn how to own my own business, and become an entertainer, but also have my own, and then open the door for those who out there who are striving, because all that politics and then when someone stereotypical and coolery, that was one thing, because the one thing I got in the business, that's what people will bring up, what are you doing research time? I wouldn't talk about it if people would not make an issue out of it and then defend the people who make an issue out of it instead of taking my side and go against it. Because I'm never gonna be the expectational person. I would never be the expectation. I'm sorry, I would do not want to be people's expectation. That's not my goal. Okay. So when I was going back to 2006, when I was trying to give an independent record label and trying to meet people in the industry, online, in person as well, I listened to independent artists because I saw them as striving. First of all, their music was real. It wasn't commercialized. They talked about real topics, okay? They will stay balls. They sponsoring on music. You can't knock a person down who is trying to get in a business, who put money in. Because when I had my refund when I was supposed to be in college, I used part of my refund to get my business started. I spent a lot of photos, and trying to through your time. I wasn't doing it just to waste money. It was to invest in my career so I can be in business. When you invest in something, you're going to not just see because you put your hard work and tears in this. You know what I'm saying? So I give independent artists props compared to, of course I love Beyonce and all that. But one thing I cannot knock down an independent artist who's trying their best to be it, because it is a hard deal to be in this business. And you got people who don't even got talent who's running it until you don't have talent, okay? You have that bullshit going on. So you have to give the artist who is driven, even if they suck in their music or rapping, if they trying, because if I was on American Idol, I'd give the person who's trying, give them advice to, not telling they ain't gonna make it. One thing I hate when human beings act like they can tell somebody who not gonna make it and who can make it in the business, okay? And I'm glad even with Jennifer Hudson, when she won the Oscar and she was in Dreamgirls, she proved assignment she can win without American Idol. You know what I'm saying? She got an Oscar that times American Idol, okay? And so that really right there, I'm glad that happened. And you gotta understand that people out that negative want to see you fail, you know, and that's what people are saying. So when it goes to independent artists, I'm sorry, independent artists need to get allowed. They need to have an independent artist reward, Grammy, something. And when Chance the Rapper won this year, God bless him, without a record label, I'm like, dang, how do you do it, bro? Teach me, man. Shoes. You know, and then I was like, why you haven't singing? But I'm a very moody person, so when I'm going through something I don't feel like doing something, I shut down, okay, and I focus on what I gotta deal with this Goliath, this problem, this thumb block on my part. So that's why I talk about this stuff, you know. And so, and I want people to know my voice, because there are people who have different opinions, who don't have the everyday belief system, which I don't strive with. You know, I mean, it's okay to share certain opinion, beliefs to everybody else, but when you deal with people, hold on, right here. Hold on, what is it? Hold on. How did this thing get in my line in my apartment? No, it's not on roach, y'all. No, it's one of them bugs, night bugs, I think. One thing I hate about living in this place is that they need to have central air here, because they don't try to blame you for mildew. That's why I have the window open. I don't want this stuff happening in my. Look my glasses on. But that's the point, y'all. I like to be, you know, my own person. I don't like to be someone else's, you know, a puppet. And one thing I hate about music companies, they want you to be like them or whatever they expect to get money, and that's fake. And you have people who are depressed of that. I mean, I was suicide depressed growing up because people want me to be their expectation. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be your own person, and they couldn't accept the true you, so it had to be the fake you for someone else. You know, and I'm not that type of person, y'all. I'm not gonna be that type of person. Ain't gonna be that person. Accept me for who I am. Don't take it or leave it. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't understand. That's the whole reason why we, you know, independent artists, they make it in the game, you know, and because they're driven. The ones they pick, sometimes the record label picks, if they have a good image, if they look pretty or handsome, whatever, that's all good. And don't get me wrong, the looks pay off. But when you have people who truly don't want to be in the business, you know, and you know, and they might end up, you know what I'm saying, because it's based on someone else's demand, it's not gonna happen. You know, the person that wants to be in the business, give that person a chance. They not gonna make them some money. Record labels don't understand it. They get the ones who don't want to make money, and then people who do be part of the entertainment industry that they chosen, screw up, get on drugs, get on whatever. And I don't get wrong, I'm not saying independent artists don't do that, but a lot of people who really don't want to be in this business, but just hit it. I mean, it's good for the money. Don't get wrong. Anytime you something you love and you make money off, you're going to be successful in it. Okay? I can put some. This is my other drug. I ain't got high yet. I'm not caffeine. This my other drug, y'all, called Genius Juice. But it's the truth. So when I saw Snow Tha Product's video, Waste of Time, fucking waste of time, baby, I love that song. Okay, I saw a woman who been in this game. I don't know if she's on a record label yet, but I watched her videos on DJ Flag. I brought her up when I was talking about the Hispanic rappers, Mexican American rappers on, you know, on DJ Flag, and I'm glad that Baby Bash got on there. Shout out to DJ Flag. You watched my video, and all two of my the viewers who watched that video and gave me 52 thumbs up. Yo soy mezclado latino también, de sangre española, criollo español de Louisiana. Yo soy de Quito. I mean, let's put it in English. So I'm here though. Okay, yo soy de aquí. Okay, I see. Okay, no soy de Louisiana. Mi raíz es de Louisiana. Pero gracias a mi gente latina, a mis hermanos mexicanos, mis hermanos mexicanos también, mis hermanos mexicanos también, otros latinos también, otra gente también, otras razas también. So I mean, I'm glad that y'all support my video. I had to speak Spanish to y'all, okay? I mean, it seemed to me when I talk about Latin artists like Selena and all, I get a lot of views, which, and I know, I mean, I've been listening to Latin music, so I guess I should do that, right? But like, you know, but yeah, and DJ Flag, thank you for putting Bay Bash. Hold on, I gotta say that. Thank you for putting Bay Bash on your channel, and actually hear the other side of the story. Remember, I made a video about that he need to see the other side of the story about SPM. Yes, yes. My voice is very powerful, okay? Just like Lucy Gonzalez Parsons, the the black Native American Mexican woman from the South. She was a slave when she made a wife. Okay, and she had to go ride. They said she was worse than riders. Chicago police said that her voice carried Black Lives Matter, Thin Lives Matter, and they like, listen to that woman, y'all. Her message, her voice was very. So I have a big mouth, so I didn't think that. That's why I don't have no shame being talkative. Because just like Jerry Springer said a long time ago, when he first started out, that's going to make him some money, okay? So that's why I am. But I also want to use some mouth for singing as well. Got lost our track. But now, since I'm getting older and I'm almost near 38 years old, won't I, try to do that now before I turn 40? I still look good for almost 38. But the truth of the matter is, y'all, and also, y'all, I'm going to Mariah Carey, Lionel Richie, all night long, all night. If you, how that sound say? Treated me kind so desperately, carried me through desperation. The one that was waiting for me, it took so long, and still I believe I had a vision of love. And it was all that you given to me. Pray through the night, felt so unknown, and suffer from alienation. Carried the weight of my own, had to be strong, and so I believe. Okay, sorry. So I want to see Mariah Carey this weekend. Yeah, I mean, it's probably, she come here to Houston. Her and Lionel Richie. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me get to the point. So y'all need to give people who are individual artists a chance. They need to stop overlooking those who are really need to be in the business and stop putting people who don't want to be in the business, who there just to make money and then not be happy making money. You know what I'm saying? What something they love to do, okay? And that's one thing that I had to bring up those issues on my channel, the political issues, especially in the topic, because it's hard. And for those who, and it's the sad part, they don't get wrong, purely Caucasian or seem to be purely Caucasian people, if they have something else in Caucasian, okay, they do have people who get rejected, okay? But majority of people call, I'm sorry, Nestor Coonan being stereotypical. And one thing, speaking of Snow, the product who's Latina, Mexican American, she's not the stereotypical that people want. She's very tough. I see that independent woman. She's that tough that, I'm sorry, that needs to be in the game. To those, she needs to show that, there are Latinos who like that, but she not the stereotypical. And I love the video, the song, and not the stereotype. You would think there was a sister singing that song, and I actually love that fact that she breaks a barrier. And then with a couple songs, she's speaking Spanish. That's a talented Latina. I love her so much. I'm sorry, I'm in love with another product, baby. I love me some soda pop, baby. She was tough on that, so she told that man, oh, she won't let hit, but woo, I love that, okay. And she told him, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm a man, but when men fuck up, I'm sorry to say it like this, I'm always on the women. The song Tyrone with Erykah Badu, I didn't get offended, okay. When It Takes Hell, I didn't get offended because those are men who fucked up, okay. And not every man follows that. I don't, okay. So that's why, but I love that you can tell the passion she involved from independent to now sounding more mainstream but still being independent. And I had to give Snow the product. I'm sorry, I had to, okay? And so, but I listened to many artists back in 2006 who are independent, okay, who are not the, you know, they talk about politics, talk about things going in life, and even when Macklemore won, which I have to now say that yes, he deserved it. Okay, no, I'm not cooning. Let me tell you the reason why. Y'all already know how I feel about Kendrick Lamar when I saw him when I was a security officer last year at March Madness. Then when I go on the because I was in the back trying to patrol across, so I didn't listen to everything was saying on that at the concert. The next morning, I get up. You know, it was the second, right? April 2nd, April 3rd. Last year, and next I hear, "Well, you from was my nigga," and I'm like, "Oh no, okay, dude, I can't support you telling everybody else to say that word about no." So when Macklemore, I had to give him props. When Macklemore won, yeah, maybe some biases there, but the man was independent. And a lot of people, like I said, Chance the Rapper, I had to get when I was working at the event, and I went to French's Chicken on Kirby as you know, as a security officer, and I came there, and I think we had a meeting that day for the. It was after, well, okay, it was on Monster Truck Show up. Okay. When I went there and I saw Chance the Rapper, and I'm getting chicken and French's Chicken Kirby, I'm like, I said, kudos to that brother. I had to, independent. He wasn't on mainstream record label. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to exploit him or anything. And I'm like, yes. And that's what we need to, because people think that independent artists are not going to be successful. You even had Remy Ma. She got the BET, I think the Queen rap artist award. She proved in order to be a Queen Rap, we had to rap, and I love. That's why I was bumped. Besides, I do love Nicki in a way, but I had to agree with her. Talking about Nicki Minaj from Remy Ma was Cheetah because that one put work in that song, and in order to be a queen of rap, you have to actually rap, and she's right, I can't have a ghost writer, okay? And that's very true. And I'm sorry, I'm not bashing Drake. I'm a Drake fan as well. If he does have a I don't know if he don't, but I'm just saying that there's no wrong having a songwriter for your lyrics or whatever, but be real about it. Don't sit here and say, "Oh, I made it up." Okay, even I love me some Beyonce, but we found out later on that Neo wrote the song "Irreplaceable." Okay, all right, be real, sister, be real. Okay, don't be making it. You actually get in trouble for copyright infringement. Okay, sorry to say, okay, but you have to. People need to understand. Y'all need to stop bashing independent artists who out there trying to do something, who actually have the drive. Like Cardi B, I have to get Cardi B the same thing. Boom, boom. What's it? Forever. I love that song Forever. Okay, she proved in the game. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand. I love these artists how they go against record labels' expectations. Who just and some of the people that I hate about record labels. You can talk about Simon, whatever, but these are people. Some people with if one that not like Simon, American Idol. Yes, there are people with ugly opinion. Y'all trying to get entertainment, but it's shitty to have someone who don't sing, okay, who wants their opinion to be valid and act like that God just died and he became God. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hate about American Idol. That's why I didn't watch too much. I don't think I want to watch with Paula Abdul because I love Paula Abdul. But, okay, growing up in the 80s, like I love her Janet Jackson, Madonna time, okay? I don't like people who are negative trying to stop me from going to go because your life fucked up. Instead of trying to fix your life and make it better for yourself and other people, be inspiration, you want to do is you want to throw that burden on someone else's life who's trying to make it. Yeah, and like I said, if I was on American Idol as a judge, I would say you need to work on this and that and hope you well because you don't want to sit here and say, "Oh, you can't sing." You should. People come sometimes. You can learn to sing. Okay. You can. I mean, for example, making fun of Mariah Carey right now, and I still love Mariah Carey. I'm never gonna make fun of her voice, but that can tell you right there a person can sing and still lose their voice as well. Okay. And hopefully on Friday she does well because I paid for this ticket, okay? And I love it's my baby, okay? But the point is, you can't make that argument. People have the talent born because it was 19 and keep it, right? Okay, so you're born with something, that you destroy it, whatever. But but people understand. If people out there want to become a singer, if they take the voice lesson, have a voice teacher that actually do care about them, not be critical, actually give some self-esteem, which is more good to have the self-esteem and want to do something. I think that would be better than to have someone who would knock them out and talk bad about them, and then two, the person don't even sing well. Okay, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what I hate about Simon being negative. You're just there to get a picture to be the bad guy. Okay, you know, and yeah, you might, he worked in the game for years, yeah, but that's one thing that the people understand. You can be the best singer, they can have something against you, and they can tell you, you ain't nothing, okay? And one thing to those out there, and I learned from my mistake, okay? You cannot let people stop you from where you want to go, okay? You cannot do that, okay? If you believe in something, have faith in yourself. If you believe in a higher power God, ask Him for help, okay? And keep on moving and have faith where our works is dead. And I'm not meaning I'm cousin him, but even the Bible says that in St. James chapter 2, okay? If you let people dumb down, you're not going to be successful. And I think that that's one of the biggest mistakes I did. I listened to people who are negative, who had personal issues with me, and I let that, and I let all the other stuff, and I focused it on that because I thought there was no way out, and I was trying to beat this Goliath down, as I call it, stone block down, in order to get it. But now, one thing, I was watching the SPM video, and he said that one thing, he should be cautious, like the haters, like what happened to him, but don't focus too much. And I think that's what I'm trying to evolve. I focus too much on negativity because things happen to me in my life, and I try to avoid them. And people who, one thing I tell people for survival techniques, even your own family, if they're trying to promote negativity in your life, avoid them, okay? If they're trying to use religion as a justification, twisted about, avoid them, okay? It's wolf and sheep clothing, okay? If they're trying to say this, everybody go to pain, but why would you want someone to go to that pain? Why would you want to try to protest that person to go to that mess? Why you want them to go to that pain? You know what I'm saying? That means you got some personal issue with that person, because you want someone to be blessed and be hurt, right? So if you all that spiritual, you will try to help that person to get out of their problem, not leave them in their problem, and not be the good Samaritan, okay? So that's what I look at. So a lot of people are saying, so that's what I'm, right now, my mentality is changing, something I did a difference in life personally. I can't speak too much about it. Be too have best, self-esteem myself, feel confident in myself, and now I'm actually want to pursue, like today, I was going to take driver test again because I failed it last Friday, but I'm going to study some more, and I'm going to go ahead and try to take it tonight, to this evening, because I want that to deal with that hot sun, okay? And hopefully I pass well so I can get my license, okay? But you gotta understand, we're trying to, people gotta stop letting those negative people talk to older people too. Don't have no older people, all young people around here who's negative to you, who want to promote negativity in your life. Avoid them dream killers. I know more, but look at their example. They're not happy in their life to be negative, okay? So you want that to be your future. I always looked at it as a child, so I always had an objective mindset, okay? So when it comes to independent artists, I have to give them credit because we're striving. And the one thing I love in the future is working with independent artists. I don't mind working with mainstream, but it's hard to get to mainstream artists because they have so much people around who work for them, and they'll stumble block you from meeting that person. And sometimes the person can be a diva, and I'm a diva too, but not with a heart, okay? As long as you don't piss me off, then I'll be that mean person, okay? But I'm just letting you know that a lot of us need to avoid negativity, period, okay? And have faith in yourself. And so when you see artists, and then too, as a notice in the artists, always concentrate those who support you. You might have the mainstream people out there who will bash you, but if you focus on them, you're not going to make it, okay? If you're trying to appeal to them, you're not going to make it, okay? And so focus the ones who accept you for who you are as an individual, who's not trying to tell you what to do, who's not going to dumb your life, trying to give you unwanted advice you don't want to hear, that got nothing to do with what's going on, okay? Hang with people who actually do truly love you, okay? Not those who hate you in their actions and say they love you, okay? So, call it like it is. Hang with true supporters. Okay, and then too, and also too, at the end of this video, I'm going to let you know I got T-shirts with Zacarias King Z T-shirts, Team Zacarias, all English letters, yes, Cholo style in the back, and then King the crown and King Z. So if anyone inbox, go on the comment section and I send the link to y'all and check the t-shirt. I think I made mugs. I made mugs. I made hoodies. Women, of course, the ladies out there. I wanted to get some of the ladies. They have tank tops for y'all. Okay, the shirts for both all genders. And then you have, and then two, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so if those who want a t-shirt with my name, Team Zacarias King Z, just inbox. Actually, I'll put in the comment section or either the video link once I finish with the video so you can go to the site. Alright, so I'm just letting you know that, therefore, but, it's up to your choice, but always be your own person. Always be independent. Always strive for what you want in life. And don't hang around people who don't want it. And one thing about independent artists, that's what we are. That's when I said I don't want to deal with people in the mainstream who are biased, whether you're racist or not, or have some personal issue with me and have the money and power to destroy me, whatever. And always have faith in yourself, y'all. Don't let nobody stop you from where you're going to, because if you let people stop you, you're going to always be at the bottom. Okay? And listen to someone who look young, almost 40. I went through that bull crap. And so, therefore, that's why I'm going to make a record label for those out there who are trying to make it. Okay, that's why I was trying to go back to school. So hopefully, I'm thinking about going back to school. Got 2 years to get my bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship, and I'll hopefully take a class. I'll be my own record label owner. Okay, so therefore, y'all, thank you so much and have a blessed day. Wish me luck with my driving test. Driving exam. The written exam online. I mean, on the computer. It's hard to study sometimes when you have so much going on, but I'm trying to make time to study for it so I can take the driver's test, okay? Thank you so much. Have a nice day.